I'm standing on the highest ledge, right on the world's most windy edge, and making a brand new pledge to never live my life in fear, to make my purpose crystal clear. The reason that I'm standing here, my heart is beating like a drum for all the things that are to come. I take a breath and make the leap, a promise I will always keep.
Alright, first off on our trip, the captain brought me home my favorite carnations for Valentine's, and Harley's down there wanting to sniff them. You want to smell them, Harley? Here you go. Yeah. Captain, get ready to eat some froggy.
Oh yeah, I'm ready too.
It's a Mexican restaurant that's been here about 2 years, so we thought we'd try it on our night out at the Jailer's Inn.
This be very good.
Since it is a special night, we decided we'd get a Michelob Ultra. And they just brought out the chips and salsa, and this is our first time here, so we thought we'd just give a quick, fast review.
And for the record, that's the coldest beer I've had in years.
Coldest beer you've had? All right. I'm about to try mine. One thing different about their salsa and chips they bring out, you got the regular ones. Sorry, get my big hand in the way. Can't do it. You got the red ones, and there's purple ones. It's great. Captain got the tinga tacos, which is some kind of seasoned chicken. Then I got the bourbon street tacos. Comes with a side of rice and black beans. And this was our bill.
Vegetables, the tomatoes, the lettuce, everything was nice and fresh. The chicken was seasoned really good. Mine didn't actually have that big wow factor, but everything on it was really good. Beans and rice, they were good. And our server, he was very nice, polite. And that was the coldest beer I'd ever had in a restaurant. Ever, probably. It was just ice cold beer.
My food was absolutely great, 10 out of 10.
Hers was better than mine. Mine was good, but it didn't have that wow like hers did. Hers had the radish, the cilantro, the pickled onions, but mine was good. But I think they might have left the pickled onions and cilantro off mine, but that's okay.
Mine had so much flavor.
Yeah, it was still good.
Bourbon Street chicken, and then just that sauce and that cilantro together just gives it the wow. But that radish in there tonight,
that radish,
it just gave it a pop.
That radish really set her taco. She gave me part of hers with a radish in it, and it was like, whoa, that's what it did. I mean, hers did have the wow factor too.
I'm trying to hold this camera going down the road with the captain's wild driving on these country roads. We dropped our little Harley off at this little pet hotel.
Yeah, he's at the hotel tonight, at his hotel.
So then we came and got us a bite to eat, and then we're gonna head over there to the Jailer's Inn.
Yeah.
We're really excited about tonight if I can keep Captain up long enough.
It's really cool to stay at these places because they give you a key to the building. Hey, lock up when you leave.
Yeah. You can come and go as you please.
Yeah, you come and go as you leave. So when we get back to the hotel, it may be locked up, but I mean, you got a key to the front door. Everybody that gets a room gets a key to the front door too. So.
And then I asked him, I made sure, I said, is it okay if, because there's cameras in there, they're going to see you. So I was like, is it okay if I come down tonight and film around the location? He's like, oh yeah. He said he took me out and showed me, where the jail is and all that. So.
This guy This guy is so nice. We haven't met his wife yet, but he's one of the most friendliest people we've ever met at one of these places. He's really nice. This is what he's meant to do. He has a knack for it.
We just went and picked up our key after we dropped off Harley before we ate, and then we'll go back and show you the room and all that. So we're excited and hoping tonight will be pretty active.
Yep.
And our room is the 1819 dungeon room, and on the outside of our room it does show the pictures of the room when it used to be the dungeon. So I'm hoping this room's going to be pretty active tonight. It's been a while. I'm excited. So
it's definitely got not an eerie feeling, but a electric feeling about the whole place.
Yeah, you can feel the energy. Like I said, the walls are limestone. What were they? 20 feet?
30 inches.
30
thick,
inch.
30 inches thick, I think. Yeah.
And limestone, with the calcite in them, does just like crystals. It just absorbs the energy. So that's a lot of reasons why it's so active there in these places. And from what I've read, Bardstown sits on we call it a limestone bedding.
Yeah, it has a lot of limestone
Underground caverns. So that's another reason why it's just the energy just draws.
That's why they call Bardstown the bourbon capital of the world, because they have all these distilleries around here, because all the underground water runs through limestone, and the limestone is supposed to filter the water and give it a better taste than the bourbon. So you'll hear a lot about, if you go on bourbon tours, you'll hear a lot of them talk about the limestone water, and that's the reason why.
So right next door is the Old Tavern. It used to be the old stagecoach stop. And
that's
we got
a nice
a video
place
on
too.
that as well. But you're talking about bourbons. I was like, yeah, right next to us is the world's oldest bourbon bar. So
And they have a bourbon bar in there, and they're having live music tonight too. So I was wondering if we're going to hear that. So
look at this sunset, guys. Isn't that beautiful?
I don't think we could have picked a better night in February to come out.
No. Yeah, we were what, 40 something today, but I think next week we're supposed to be up to the 70s. So getting excited, finally some warmer weather.
Time to get the old Harley ready.
But we thought we'd give you a little intro to what's about to come of our video, and we're absolutely stuffed. So that meal was great. So we don't know what we're going to be doing tonight either. I don't know if we're going to walk around the town, or
We might even walk up and down the main street tonight and get out a little bit. Since we got the key to the building, we'll just do whatever we want to.
I can already tell just when we walked in early, there's a lot of energy there, but I'm going to wait till a little later. Phone shadowing me with that sun. Wait a little later to get into any of the paranormal, just
Especially the owner showed me this door. He told me, he said, push this door for me. And I'm telling you, this door was probably the heaviest door I've ever seen. It was no joke. I mean, this is a real deal jail. I mean, it's built like unreal. I mean, so I'm excited to show y'all some of those features too.
And the part that they turned into the bed and breakfast, when you go get your key, they'll take you up to your room, and then he brings 2 glasses on a tray and a pitcher of cold water.
Yeah, ice water.
He tells you, breakfast is at 9.
He said, are you coffee drinkers? And we said, oh yeah. He says, coffee will be served outside your door at 7 a.m.
Yep.
Oh, hey.
And right outside our door is a table that's got all the coffees and teas. So he said, like you said, he'll start that at 7. Breakfast starts at 9. So
He's
the
super
whole
nice.
atmosphere and
Yeah,
everything of it's just so nice. Even with everything that's went on there.
And I don't know if they're going to trust me eating on this fancy china I seen down there or not. Rough as I am, but it was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice. I mean, the kind of china you got to hold your pinky up when you take a drink of your coffee. That was neat.
But we'll see you when you cut. We'll see you when we get back to the Jellers Inn bed and breakfast. We'll give you a room tour.
See you soon.
All right, we have arrived. Of course, here's the Pioneer Cemetery right behind the Jellers Inn. We've done an investigation there before too, if you want to look that up. Here with the big green doors is where the courtyard is. And then behind that is where the gallows used to be originally. Door's kind of open now. Give you a little look from inside. back of the jail. See the little top skinny windows. That's where the jail and the dungeon was. It's muddy. It's awfully muddy out. I finally got all this snow melted away, but then where it's all been melting and rained yesterday, so it made it even more muddier.
Yep.
And then right here, guys, is the old Talbert Tavern, which is haunted as well. It's an old stagecoach stop that we told you earlier, and it has the world's oldest bourbon bar. Got all these limestone walls are. And there's the top windows. That's all they had for some lighting up there. You just think of how long it took to lay each and every stone. Yeah. Get around here to the front. That's the side of the Talbert Tavern. Of course, in here is where the original jail cells are. And I also noticed that the numbers are 111. Alright, let's see if they've got it locked up yet or not. Look at that staircase. Do you want to go up first or do you want me to go?
I can.
Listen to that creaking and cracking. There's 3 rooms up here on the second level. Of course, it's number 5, and we still have the jail cell door on our room. Another room, and then a third one. And then you can see a little conference area, eating area, coffee bar.
If you show everybody around.
We are number 5. Got my hands full here. And here's the pictures of the dungeon, which is what this room used to be. You ready for it?
Yes, I am.
Ooh, look at that bed. Isn't it beautiful? Let me pause and get my hands empty. Right. Now. And how thick did he say these logs were earlier? 16 inches thick. You can see right there where the limestone's showing through.
This is some of the heaviest lumber I've ever seen in a room before.
And we got 2 chairs in here. Look at that. You kind of get a look of how thick they are. Put the limestone in there. The beautiful king size bed. Chandelier. Got the little antique armoire. This is where he came in earlier. Set us out some glasses and a pitcher of ice water. It's an insulated pitcher. Television, of course, they got some doors down here. And they've got the old style, what I call old style heating, like steam heating.
Yeah, the radiator. Radiator heat.
Then this is our window. You can't see it because it's so dark, but imagine Here's where the window starts. It goes way out there. That's how thick the limestone is. Some flameless candles, little end tables. I love how they did that bed, though. Yeah, speak up for me, Captain, without your microphone.
Sorry. All the rooms, he told us, they all had antiques. The nightstands, everything's antique.
Get you out of the glare here.
Even the stand over here is antique. It's all those
Mhm.
antiques and all that.
Yeah.
And the tables out in the dining area, they're all antique tables.
Mm-hmm.
You eat off fine china. Well, fine china's out there. I don't know if we're gonna eat off of it.
Right. Okay, then let's see. In here is the bathroom. Of course, you got the full bathroom master. Then get this door here. See what's behind here, Captain. Look at the huge
jacuzzi tub
shower jacuzzi combination.
Yep.
Check that out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's supposed to be a 2-person jacuzzi or bath. Look at that huge faucet.
We'll have to verify that.
Yeah. But they do have the shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, which is also a plus.
You have to get the shampoo for me.
Mm-hmm. Then I like when they do this for people that to get in and out of the tub. Okay. Old tower.
Plenty of towels.
Mm-hmm. Plenty of towels.
Oh, blow dryer. You just wondered about that.
Yeah, I brought my blow dryer. I should have looked it up before I left, but I was trying to pack for him and I both and get everything, get Harley's stuff gathered, and I was like, well, I'm just going to take it and be sure.
This room is so quiet.
Beautiful.
It feels like you're in a fortress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in here it's just, you can feel, like you said, you can feel like the thickness, like you're closed
The wall
in.
is 30 inches thick, even
Yeah.
inside. So, and then up above you, there's no telling how many thousands of pounds of lumber that is. I mean, it's just tons of lumber.
And it's probably just me, but I'm having trouble breathing in here. Are you?
Yeah.
It's just so thick and
And I know I got
Just-
another issue too.
so much energy. What's your issue?
I forgot my fan.
Your fan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we usually sleep with the fan noise
We're
going.
going to try it without it.
We could try some white noise on the phone.
We might have to do that. I like that breeze.
But I'm assuming this is just the closet where the plumbing and stuff
Yeah,
is.
it's just utility closet. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I tried this bed out and it is
Huh?
one of those comfortable beds I've ever.
Yeah, look at that. It's so nice. Everything in here is very well made, solid.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'll get into the history more a little later, but this is the 1819 dungeon rooms where they used to have the people that were criminals, and they would hang them here by chains from the walls. And they would, they didn't have any lighting back then. They would actually climb through the window from the outside with the ladder to bring them in, hook them to the walls.
So this door wasn't here.
Yeah.
Because, the jailer, back then the jailer was one of the most popular people. I mean, the county took super good care of the jailer, so he had a super nice living quarters.
Yeah.
So this door wasn't here, so it was installed later.
Do an example, Captain. Open that door for me and close will it close?
Oh.
The little jail cell door
Yeah,
for us?
yeah.
Just to kind of show you. But look how thick the walls are. Look at this. Yeah. See, I'm locked in. So you imagine this room as thick as the walls are. Yeah. And no light coming in but the little window. And they said they've covered it up with a board from the outside once they put the criminals up in here.
And let's give you an example. This is the wall.
Yeah, that's what I said. Look how thick.
30 inches thick.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a fortress in there.
Got the little short doorways. It's so
Little
quiet
soft,
here
yeah.
too, but
You want to show them
just real heavy on my chest. Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to show them the little dining area up here?
Yeah. I don't think anyone else is up here yet.
You got a sitting area. You got leather loungers,
Mm-hmm.
leather couch. You got a little coffee table, coffee nook. I mean,
Yep. Got your coffees. Cream sugar. There's a room there. Looks like they're getting it ready cleaning. Room 4, they've got it blocked off.
look at all this fine china.
Yeah, look at the table setting. Yeah, we're at the top of the second floor. course, that room there, I'm assuming that's the only 2 rooms here to use.
Yeah, there's 3 rooms up there.
3 rooms here, but this one's blocked off for some reason, like they don't use it anymore. But yeah, beautiful. Look at the old fire alarms.
Yep.
I wish we had that in the bedroom.
And the gentleman we met today,
The owner,
he's super nice.
so nice.
Yeah.
We walked in, he was like,
Well, we had to ring the little bell like that.
yeah, you ring the bell,
Like
you
when
come
Andy
in.
Griffith, he was showing somebody else.
Yeah. And then he was like, something, I'm trying to think of the words he actually said.
What is it? Tongue, boards, big lumber boards.
It was almost like when you came in, he was actually
Like checking you in.
checking your name in to be locked up. Yeah. And he was like, well, let's see if your card will go through for the payment.
Yeah.
He said, if not, something about bail.
Yeah,
And then
we
I
need
said,
some more money.
he said, no, who's getting locked up first? And I was like, no talking about it. Just let's put Wayne in. He's ready. Do him first.
This chair is very comfortable.
Is it?
Yeah.
Look at you. Sitting by a jail cell.
Yeah, I wanna do that.
Yeah. Such a beautiful place. Look at all the old heating. Books here.
Back in time.
Mm-hmm. Just American decor.
This building was originally built in 1787, and they used it as the jail until 1987.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
that's what, 200 years, right?
it is.
I mean, it looks in really good shape.
Oh, it is, yeah. They've done a really great job.
The lady that watches the desk, she has an apartment here. So
Mhm.
if you need her anytime, 24 hours a day, or
Yep.
during the night, you ring a bell and she'll come take care of you.
Yeah, there it shows the window. Some of the chains. I mean, can you imagine? That's all you had.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that was our room tour. It's not pet friendly. Of course, we knew that. That's why we took Harley over. Of course, no smoking. Ours tonight was $195 plus tax. We put $40 down, reserved it a couple weeks back just to hold the room for us, and then when you come in and show up, you pay the rest.
This is the only time we can.
Mhm.
If we didn't get it, we wouldn't get
Yeah.
it.
The other room that's downstairs is the jail cell room that actually has where you can stay like you're still in the jail cell. It's got a
Flip down bunk bed.
the bunk bed, but I think it was reserved, wasn't it? Because he was making the reservations. He was like, well, the jail cell's gone. I said, well, I want the 1819 room. I want the dungeon. And thankfully it was available. So we're excited. And we're not far from home. So we've been wanting to stay here. Just haven't had the time, or just a lot of life incidences.
Every time we got ready to book it, it was booked.
Yeah, every time we looked, like, hey, let's check that out.
This is in Bardstown, Kentucky.
Mhm.
It's very, very touristy town.
But I've got an idea now that I'm going to get the captain to do around our bed. They just took
Mhm. Curtain rods.
curtain rods and hung them.
Yep.
They're
Actually,
so
yep.
neat.
Actually screwed in our boats and
Yeah.
put them through there.
All right, that was our room tour. We will be giving you a tour of downstairs.
The courtyard.
The courtyard, he did tell us.
And the original jail cell.
Like I said, I told you earlier, I asked to make sure it's okay to film and to be able to walk around at night, because I want to get permission first. I don't want to be out walking around and then somebody reports you as being suspicious or done something. So he knew. And I said, is it okay if I film because he said, ghost hunter, before I even finished my sentence. So I said,
And
yeah.
we have a key to the front door if we need it.
Oh, another plus,
Yep.
if you stay here, what else do you get free? What do we get in the morning?
Oh, you got a huge, huge breakfast. And a free tour.
They do tours here. Even if you don't stay here, they'll do, I think it was $8 for adults,
Something like that.
$5 for children to tour the old jail
You just
cell and
show up and do
give you the
tour.
history.
If you stay here, you get free
But
tours.
stay here, you get it free. He told us it would be after breakfast in the morning, and then checkout is at 11.
So we'll have coffee at 7, breakfast at 9, and then go from there.
All right. We'll see you in a few.